This is a video response to Shane Dawson talking about somebody who left him a comment about your obesity is setting a bad example for children, which is kind of fucked up and weird. Hi, baby. Hi, feral kitten. Hi, feral kitten. Say hi, feral kitten. Oh, run away. Run away. Can I get you? Can I get you? It's a video response. Really, it is. This is feral kitten, and she's horrified that somebody's touching her, so I'll put her down now. Anyway. So it's kind of fucked up because he was like really, really fat and then he lost the weight. So I don't know why somebody would even be like, your obesity is setting a bad example. Really being healthy and losing weight, like whatever. And then, of course, as you can see, I'm fatty. So I have opinions on this shit. One, I'm what I call a medium fatty. Like I'm a little bit fatty. I've never been able to like not fit into a plane seat or anything like that. But, you know, still, it doesn't even matter. People think that they can comment on your body if they look at you and they think that you're unacceptable. They feel that they have the perfect 100% right to comment on your body. So I've had people tell me that I'm fat, and I'm like, really? What, am I fucking retarded? Of course I'm fat. I can see myself. Guess what? I'm washing myself in the shower in the morning, and am I going, ooh, I can feel my ribs? Like, no, I know I'm a fatty. Fuck you. And then, so I don't get why people feel like they have the right to be like, you're really kind of fat. And like, what? You're really fat, and therefore you're unhealthy. All right, bitch, I'm gonna take my earrings out. We're gonna throw down, and we'll see which one of us is stronger, and it's me. So, and then the other thing is they're like, well, fat people cost us a lot of money in healthcare. And I'm like, bitch, I have insurance. So fuck you. I'm not costing you any money. And also, so does anorexia. Anorexia kills a lot of people. Like Karen Carpenter. Beautiful, beautiful voice of an angel, Karen Carpenter. And she's dead because she thought she was fat. She had a heart attack because she didn't eat. So, and then I don't read beauty magazines. That was the first thing I started about 10 years ago. I was just like, I'm done. I can't handle this shit anymore. So I stopped reading beauty magazines. And then I stopped really watching television, and now I don't even have television. So I don't see that. And so I don't see MTV. I don't see all these things like the ads and the whatever you're supposed to be, which is very good for your mental health, by the way. I recommend it highly. Come here, feral kitten. Come here. I'm gonna touch you again. Oh no! Yes, I know. Come here. Come here. Really? Oh, that was scary. My hand almost touched her. It was terrifying. So the media, the idea of who is a normal sized body and who doesn't have a normal sized body is really weird and fucked up. Like, okay, and then full disclosure, if you hadn't already figured it out, I'm a lesbian. I really like the girls and the boobies. And so when you're talking about like what I'm attracted to, like we'll use Lindsay Lohan as an example because when she was in Mean Girls, she was fucking hot. She was really hot. I'm not even gonna lie or pretend that she wasn't hot in Mean Girls. She was really hot. Now, not so much because she's the size of my pinky and I think a little coked out, but whatever. But I like the ass. I like the tits. I think most of the straight guys that I've talked to like ass and like tits. Like, they're not, they don't want to fuck a bicycle. That's kind of what I think. I've dated girls that are really, really skinny, and it's kind of like fucking a bicycle. So, yeah, I don't enjoy it that much. I'm rambling, but people totally feel that they have the right to tell you about your body. I don't know if men get this a lot. I know women do. You're too skinny, you're too fat, those shoes look horrible, you shouldn't wear that lipstick. Like, you're a stranger to me and you feel like you have the right to comment on my appearance. Fuck you, grandma. Not really. My grandma always does comment on your appearance, but she says it in such a Midwestern, like passive aggressive way. I'm not sure how I feel about your lipstick today. Look, a cardinal. And that's my grandma. And that's her telling you that you look like a whore. Anyway, and then, yeah, so media is really fucked up because I work with a lot of girls like 10 years younger than me. I'm in my 30s, and they're in their early 20s, late teens and early 20s, most of them. And their body images are really fucked up. Like, they are tiny. They are the size of my pinky, and they're like, I'm so fat, I'm so fat. And they're not just lying. They actually think that they're so fat. I have one girl whose boyfriend tells her that he's fat, and I would be like, fuck you. You give him road head. I would not touch his dick until he shut the fuck up. He doesn't have any right. And also, I've seen him. He's a puny little skinny guy, so she should be like, "You're so flabby. You're so flabby." But they don't. They really worry about how fat they are, and they're not. They're gorgeous. They're beautiful, fantastic, brilliant young women, and they really worry about their bodies not being perfect, which is kind of weird. And then this also kind of segs into, I have a friend that really likes vintage porn, like to collect it. Like, I don't know what he does with it when he's alone, but he really likes like vintage porn. And one of the things I noticed are the variation in breasts in vintage porn is crazy as compared to all the silicone titties that you see now in Playboy. But like old school, like there's some like crazy Vanessa Hudgens torpedo things going on. They're saggy, they're way up, they've got big areolas, they look, but everything has been, now the only naked bodies we see are perfect. Or somebody's idea of perfect. And if you go to vintage porn, you kind of see that that's not, everybody's body is different and weird. Boobies are all different. Pussies are all different. I haven't seen very many penises. They're weird. They move by themselves. Sometimes they spit. They really kind of crack me up. Too much information. Anyway, so yeah, I don't know why somebody would comment to someone who had lost like 300 pounds, or not that much, but 200 pounds, and say that your obesity is a bad example, which is fucked up and weird. And then I don't get why people feel like it's their right to comment on your appearance. Like if it was a friend of mine and I might be like, honey, your skirt is a little short, you might want to cross your legs. But if it was just like a girl across the way that I didn't even know, I'd be to a friend of mine, look at bitch, she doesn't know how to cross her legs. Ooh, she needs a shave. That's just as bitchy, isn't it? Is it? Is it just as bitchy to like see some girl that is like all fallen out of her shirt and it does not look good and be like, I'm not gonna do that? Or is it just as bitchy to think that than to go up to her and be like, you've got a muffin top and you need to stop that? I don't have a muffin top because my fat is distributed. I was going to say distributed. I don't know what that word is. Distributed differently, so I don't get a muffin top. I kind of want a muffin top sometimes just so I can jiggle it at people. Also, I live in the desert and it's fucking hot here. And one of the things I hear a lot from women that come into my shop, and even the girls I work with, are, it's so hot, I wish I could wear a tank top. And I'm like, why can't you wear a tank top? And they're like, my arms are so fat. And I'm like, wee, look at my fat arms. It's 115 degrees outside, wear a fucking tank top. Anyway, if you don't look at my fat arms, don't look at my fat arms. So this is just a ramble, but that's what I had to say. Right. I think I'm done. Turn off, you whore. I think that's going to be my new tag. I'm going to sing a song about how my computer is a whore. Good idea? Bad idea? Yes? Okay. Bye.